Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been too long since my last confession.
Perhaps this would be easier if you tell me what you've done.
I'm not seeking penance for what I've done, Father. I'm asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do.
That's not how this works. What exactly are you going to do?
Murder. Father.
Why did you murder someone, Raymond?
For money, Father.
For money? You murdered someone for money?
Yes, Father. Not out of anger, not out of nothing. For money.
Who did you murder for money, Raymond?
You, Father.
I'm sorry?
I said you, Father. What are you, deaf? Harry Waters says hello.
Hunting high and low, hunting high and low, to seek revenge. Brand new moral code got made reluctant renegade.
A voice interrogates aliens and captains and probes their weaknesses, obedient till death. Shadow warriors, the fall of the temples, heretics and hitmen, hunted priests, holy mutilation and sequences. The machine that changed the world, the darkest jungle, you lost this. The dark metropolis, an explosion ignites pretty. Between the rhyme there are 1,000 shadings. The devil in the white city, heavily mixed down an album. His word is the law, exploring the legend of a real giant ape, the Gigantopithecus, prehistoric Gigantopithecus. You are in the skull island of King Kong. The world is not what it seems to be. Granted, your crime was undone by bad luck. The heavy, unhealthy dragon, death in the dark, the hooded killer, the hidden shade of arms, the stealthy assassin. Their battles take place on some of the most rugged terrain in the planet.
Hunting high and low, to seek revenge. Brand new moral code got made reluctant renegade. Hunting high and low, to seek revenge. Brand new moral code got made reluctant renegade.
Dragons, creatures out of legend have returned, leaving destruction in their wake. River of the dead, the high thrasher, there's no escape. Here collisions sent to the tomb of a fallen queen. Your squadron vanishes. Harry Houdini stayed in a hotel in downtown Los Angeles, long forgotten planet of twilight. 100 rifles, no other part of the great city is so affected. Till destruction beyond the Bible, survive. From them will arise one of the greatest, a leader to force the forces of good into a mighty weapon against the darkness. An airline flight arrives totally empty, disheartless. I will not be conquered by a losing philosophy against adversity. This there is death from new markets.
Mind power.
The island has also produced outstanding warrior. Your fossil bleeds a holocaustal breeze. I'm the Hulk found in the desert where the helicopters see. Hawaiian volcano goddess, the monarchy introduces surgery, prescription medicine, the Indian scorpion king. The release of a virus that speeds up the aging process. Involved with a smuggler carrying deadly cargo. Some go away to death. Vineyards wind along the coast. Darkness beyond the echoes of what was revealed by a ghost. Creates havoc for the host. The lost room and overdose. Lord of the Flies. Your team encounters destructive noises in our rooms and all die alive. The haunted history of Halloween. Your wound under Los Angeles, this is the world of doom. 11 bombs ripped through your solid team. The dark amazing devices and mechanisms that could be created for some alien technology.
Our sister will be with us soon. Sister Odomay, grant us the gift of your all-seeing presence. Appear before us now. Mrs. Santiago. Buenos dias. I'm Odomay Brown. I understand you wish to contact your husband.
Si.
I believe he'll be with us today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
But you know, Mrs. Santiago, there's no telling about that other world. So you've got to be a believer, Mrs. Santiago. Are you a believer?
Si, I believe.
Then let us begin.
At last, a dancer dies of poison gas meant for Holocaust. Who searches desperately for its source during the course, know all his laws. The problems in the space program lead to more than 150 record deaths. In the dark you must face snaring attack dogs that tear your flesh. Underworld education, secret tunnels, caves, and cities have been hidden for decades. Earthquakes happen, the quest for dragons. A man stands to his left graves. The skeleton of a girl dating from the Iron Age is studied. You have awakened the mummy. Mountains have been conquered in the name of empire. Cleopatra's makeup is running in search of robots with only canoes and crude tools. By growing trees, the prehistoric people built an imposing fortress rising from the sea. Guns achieve legendary status in other Atlantis, Los Angeles. Perhaps you are watched by the eye of God when I punch you and bust your bandages. Combat passages, tunnels are used in wartime, and Scarlet uncovers the continent, absorbs knowledge of the aliens who invented the stargates. Witchcraft, man-eaters, alien abductions, hitchhiking ghosts. Hunt for the sunken torpedoes, torpedoes sink a cargo ship laden with gold, billions off the coast.
I think of you when I'm alone and dark of night begins to fall. I'm sweet, I'm sweet, I'm sweet, I hear the things we used to say.
After the fall of your empire, no MCs escape. The world's biggest machine's electric battery through the gate. You must face an unstoppable breed of super soldier. Cartography is the science of map making. I break shoulders. The day the world ended, many died from carbon plagues. But today, an MC begins to regain feeling in his paralyzed legs. For centuries, the adventures of the king and his knights of the round table dominate the imagination of the Western world. Beyond the war of the worlds, an oyster congests a pearl. The blade locks securely in your midsection. The steel blade could not be given digestion. A samurai sitting Indian style in the dark, a ghost manifesting. An MC can never seek the aid of a doctor for his recovery. An angry mob tries to keep hitting a crime that victimized the discovery. A hot air balloon pitch black, a series of fatal attacks. A man sent to shut down some scientists, tornado research collapse.
Tender things I still recall.
Hey, Shaka, I made a mistake. Because at the same time I was at the post office, I was mailing somebody else something. I still have your CD or whatever. I would mail it off to you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going through my coat pocket right now, and I sent off the other where I needed to send it off. And I still have yours right here. Wait, hold on, I have the
It's raining this morning in Boston. Rockets evolved from the first Chinese fire arrow. Combatants show the history, technology, and practical use of pirate weapons that explode inside a barrel. A hitchhiker beckons a man toward a fatal accident. Every tale of man and monster, the heat-seeking missiles have acrobatic gift. An astronaut learns war has killed his people. Your rhyme has a premonition of doom. The time has come for this, to meet you. My poetry administers poison to their victims. A womanizing landowner is killed by a blow from a Cherokee spear in the night you witness. An old man in a cave guides nuclear war survivors. Investigate a plane crash. You become surrounded by forest fires. The first dinosaur. On Thursday we leave for home, pray to the Lord. In my mind is a desolate west, so my head be taken by a sword. In the forest, a monster called a gill man is after a smart dog in the evening grim. I take my offering unto the mountain and give the Lord what pleases him. The 30-fathom grave inside the mine and ink blotch. A man with amnesia is in an empty town, feels he is being watched. During the funeral, a corpse rises from the coffin. At night, the earth begins moving closer to the sun. Toxic. A man tells of a prisoner in a monastery. He speaks of another hostage. You are a new computer owner, one thought earlier. An American destroyer picks up a signal from a submarine that sank 20 years earlier. 20 years earlier.
Deadly to the heart, stun Betty skull mark. One ready ghetto chart, done heavy Zeppo march. Dogs bark, night lark, long night machete sharp. I'll be hustling with the monarchs from LA parts. I'll be hustling with the monarchs from LA parts. I'll be hustling with the monarchs from LA parts. I'll be hustling with the monarchs. Battle Lord, the savage sword of the tyrant Alcatraz. What's known as soldier blood holocaust. Avalanche, advanced, enhanced, previous violent lesson. Method crash, laugh at comedians. Discretion, battle scan with lantern hand. My ram, psychiatric evaluations grant. The emergency evacuations plan. The sky above sworn invisible. Of disguised blood-storm criminal. I was born invincible.
We, you and I, are going to have some power. Then we have to get together economically. And you can no longer look on us as primitives, because we got the land and we got the power, the energy power.
Mayday, Mayday. We have lost all power. We are drifting towards Centris B40.
In the darkness of space, an ancient power lives.
Something's out there. It's coming right at us.
Looks like the shuttle. Discovery from the old NASA program?
The crew of Space Corps 1 has discovered its secret.
Come on, that ship splashed down in the Bermuda Triangle 30 years ago. What's it doing up in space?
Look at this.
666, the mark of the beast.
Now, a scientific mission has become an exploration into the unknown. The dark side of the moon. Help is only 250,000 miles away.
Chosen to raise fallen warriors and prepare them to fight alongside gods. You must hunt as a pack, or die like a dog. Your war machine becomes a chrome-plated coffin. There is no oxygen. Try to intervene in this volatile situation and your crew receive their death doctrine. The gods have exiled you to the mortal world. When the warrior within you wakes old, you must flee those who will control both your body and your soul. The spirit of a slain warrior is crushed by the Holocaust and humanity. I administered a drug to a fan. My clan has been a death in the family. Grand vision of post-war landscapes. A skeptic and sensitive search for a ghost in our nation. When it alludes to his tale is called cellular regeneration. Archaeologists uncover the remains of 600 graves, secret underwater caves. More than 6,000 structures explode when my poetry becomes played. A scientist exposed to massive dose of gamma radiation transforms into a hulking monster when angered. I try to reverse the process that transforms me, you're in danger. Independence from colonial powers is the destination focus. Survival training, people in space, life rafts, high-tech, camping gear, spacesuits, explosives. Law-abiding populace and criminal activity. Nightmare at 20,000 feet. An airline passenger sees a creature on the wing. Death in the jungle by stepping into the life of a soldier. On the dark side of the moon, a black roller coaster. A typhoon claims more than 600 lives. A biochemical weapon from the dark age of time. The law-abiding populace and criminal activity. Nightmare at 20,000 feet. An airline passenger sees a creature on the wing. Death in the jungle by stepping into the life of a soldier. On the dark side of the moon, a black roller coaster. A typhoon claims more than 600 lives. A biochemical weapon from the dark age of time. I drag my long katana blade in the night to meet my assassins. All men with skirts laughing, liquid is measured in capacity blasted. There was a great statue built on the main port. A earthquake crashed in. It was ordered never rebuilt again. There were 1,000 men with swords who can't violate them.
By the sunrise they were all slain, and all Holocaust walk within. My rings are all rhinoceros beetles, my records still scratch needles. Inside the mind there is time, life and the reality of dead people. MC's entities make me laugh, like when an avalanche crashed. A rapper claimed he was pungent, but died on his first lash. A gas mask shortage triggers looting, concrete demolition, cement work, block walls, land escaping. Prison movie, from the angels with looks silent, and the earth came a race of warrior giants. Pomegranate, modern planet, solver mechanic, problem panic. I use current scientific knowledge in a place where I've been banished. Masterminds an amphibious operation, ending in carnage and capitulation. After letting rap legions march deep into the desert, we circle and annihilate them. There are robot tanks in a jungle where there is a civilization crumble. I throw an MC from a cliff, you watch as his body tumble.
For help, press 0. First saved message. Sent January 7th at 3:49 p.m.
Yeah, this is Senegal's Wonder. Shaka, you know, the Holocaust. Yo, call me back as soon as possible. Alright, peace.
End of message. To repeat, press 4.
Warrior empire, a dynasty of nomadic rulers. You fall into a trap where a cage swings back and you get snapped and your head collapse. Hide and creep. An enraged Holocaust empire leads a powerful attack, determined to destroy a battleship with an explosion that hits exact. Spear crafting ritual. You are lost and tracked by vicious criminals. I clench my fist, your skull swell up and bust from a power that's spiritual. The only exit is the desert. An MC suffers from mechanics, collisions, falling bodies. They find themselves on a planet that has become a prison. You might survive a near fatal crash, cut up by glass, and your crew will go insane and found dead by a noxious gas. Archaeologists unearth priceless information in an archaic foundation. All your Indian braves died in the basin. I cause explosion throughout the fortification. My aircraft carrier construction utilizes plasma beveling cutters, robotic welders, and pneumatic drills. Yo, I thrust an axe right through your chest, breaking your neck as blood spills. MCs descend in a submersible vehicle, which is crushed. Today's world economy is dependent on the internet. You turn to dust. My words get entangled in wires. The volcano unleashes its lethal fire. The murder of 1,000 rocket scientists linked to a cyborg vampire. In the future dire, a song terrorizes inmates and workers at an Antarctic prison with Elvira. You battle soldiers engineered by the Holocaust, a biochemical weapon never tired. By our sharing in this mystery, a hurricane hits the city, becoming the deadliest storm in history. The strange case of 2 burials, one in which the body was encased in a lead coffin. The evolution of women in the country, the hunch of the Egyptian mummies, a crime family's power. You lose oxygen, you're looking toward a grave, you're supposed to see a cemetery. At my iconoclast I laugh, there's not a thing to it scary. Cyber terrorism, education, a lost civilization where immortals live in perfect peace. Dark you seek, a man who passed through the gate in, where a typhoon claims more than 600 lives. The violent earth erupts 1,000 times. A mechanical Atlantis here. Alien parasites take over the bodies of 6 astronauts after they crash and mysteriously disappeared.
The world he finds out in the galaxy will challenge every idea you've ever had of civilization. A planet where man is the lowest order of living things, and the superior beings are apes. They build the cities, make the laws, the gods, and control the guns. that hunt a race of lowly, terrified humans who run wild in the jungles, are caged in the prisons, and stuffed in the museums.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
The oldest recorded battle which can accurately be reconstructed. A mystery writer's death, several inmates seek freedom while from a jet a missile thrusted. The vast metropolis of Rome at its peak. Men and women use the power of their minds to accomplish extraordinary feats. The chronicles of strange beasts. Beneath Los Angeles and New York runs a complex network of many miles of train tunnels deep. Scientists embark on a mission to the Earth's core to save the planet from worsening quakes and volcanic eruptions. Their search score. I flee town to avoid a hanging. Watch the sky when I'm banging. Try to protect a witness from sword assassins with blood spraying. A man must find a way to get inside a hovering object that endangers life on Earth with its tragedy. Some civil war-like battle results in 23,000 casualties. A not particularly bright man takes part in an experiment which makes him highly intelligent, but the side effect is his own death in his residence.
Great many people worked long and hard to answer the question of what a civilization would be like where the evolutionary process has been reversed and apes were the superior species. Hundreds of...
Look, there are a bunch of people in the cemetery who are stark, staring, mad, and they'll kill you and eat you if they catch you. It's like a disease. It's like rabies, only faster. It's a lot faster. That's why you gotta come in here right now and get us the hell out of here right now.
I murder the god of food, this is the prelude to the disposition move. Words are moved, phrases are glued, beer is brewed, it caused a feud. Lengthwise device, turn MCs to ice, fish sliced twice, very concise. You're a stumbling block, I treat Power Girl to fried rice. I torture Batman, Captain America flash cans, Iron Man ran. I strip Superman's vision span, shake and break the Hulk's hand. I'm impenetrable, you're unrepentant, your compulsory is deficient. The menace of villages with exceeding comprehension. Witness this courageous, unflinching. Death is mentioned. I chop off Skeletor's head and go after the Joker's henchmen.